Hello everyone, here is Get Rich Out of Nowhere. Welcome to our channel, The Enchanted Luxury Studio, where we talk about wealth and luxury. The goal of getting rich is certainly at the top of most people's financial hopes and aspirations. Of all the things money can give to a person, allowing them to live with tons of options is probably the best among those merits. Being rich does not just provide you financial security in the near future, but it also gives you the full capacity to spend on things you want and not just on things you need. However, the problem with the idea of getting rich is that it is not something you achieve by simply wishing for it. It requires a lot of work, time, and sometimes money. Financial experts would agree when we say that there are no definite secrets to becoming rich. Time-tested approaches are generally your best bet, and this video will give you exactly that. Here, we outline some of the best ways to become rich quickly and out of nowhere. Begin with having a positive outlook in life. Being poor is already a burden that you need to deal with every day. And having a pessimistic perspective would not help you in any way. As soon as you make the choice to brighten up your outlook in life, you will be more likely to become successful. The reality you are currently facing with your low-paying, taxing job, family, and other obligations is not the only thing keeping you from being rich. In most cases, it has something to do with how you look at things. Not believing in your own success is just another way of giving up on yourself, which should never be an option if you want to get rich. Although being faithful to your future alone would not solve your financial circumstances, it certainly is a great way to start your journey to becoming wealthy. Let's simplify this logic. The more you aspire for a better life, the harder you work to achieve it. And the more you work for the things you desire, the greater that chance that you will have them. Make plans prior to your action. Getting yourself near your first million is much more complex and riskier than you think. Thus, you need a concrete plan before you take it. Keep in mind, you cannot be rich by simply wanting to be rich. Unfortunately, that's not how things work in this reality. That's why you need to think about all the ways you can make it in life, and plotting viable plans is how you should begin the process. Here, you might need an actual pen and paper or even a digital notepad to write your plans so you can access them from time to time. What makes a written plan a vital part of your process is its ability to influence that outcome of the project you ought to do. For instance, you want to start an online freelance business. Without proper planning, you will not succeed. You have to think about what kind of service you would have to offer. Who is your target client? What platform would you use to attract potential clients? What is your target income for the first, second, and third month of your business? What will be your backup strategies if this plan won't work? Asking yourself this question is essential when you plan things out prior to your project. When you create a plan, it is important to include as many options as possible, taking into account all the things that are likely and less likely to happen. Expand the source of your income. As you may have noticed, having one stable job is not enough to make you rich. Perhaps with how the global economy continues to drop these days, a monthly paycheck is no longer viable to suit even your essential needs. Although having an occupation or stable job remains to be an important matter in life, the expansion of your income streams is something that must not be overlooked. Rich people do not settle with a single source of income. In fact, for them, having 3 income streams should be the minimum. In the age of technology, there are many ways you can expand the source of your money. You can take advantage of the internet to sell items online. You can let people pay for your services by being a virtual assistant as well, all while the stock market remains an open opportunity. Minimize your spending by keeping a budget. Most people would get very impulsive once they receive their paycheck and buy just anything they don't even need. If you want to become rich, it is important to minimize your spending to that of your budget. Keeping a budget doesn't just allow you to be more intentional with your purchases, but it also keeps you on track of exactly how much you spend and where you spend it. By tracking expenses and following a plan, it would be a lot easier for you to pay bills on time. And this places you on stronger financial footing for both the day-to-day and the long term. A checklist on smarter spending should include allocating your money to debt reduction, emergency savings, entertainment, and retirement plan. Regardless of how you plan to stick with your budget, the goal should be minimizing your expenditures as much as possible so you can put that excess money towards building wealth. Invest in your savings. Becoming rich is already a not-so-easy agenda, more so if you don't know how to save your money. Spending your money the moment you receive your paycheck is the worst thing you could do. But spending your money impulsively puts your financial security at risk. Buying all things you want might give temporary satisfaction, but it does not guarantee you a better future. You must learn to save as early as you can, even now, if you want to get rich. One way to do this effectively is by allocating only a portion of your earnings to pleasure and entertainment. The 70-30 rule is the best way to do this. It will require you to allot 30% of your monthly salary for savings, while 70% will be your spending money. Make sure you have a separate account for this 30% and consider them untouchable. In doing so, you might have to give up those exotic vacations and lavish expenditures for a while, all for long-term financial success. Go ahead and get your favorite beverage and popcorn, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications. Do not borrow money. Sometimes borrowing money becomes tempting, but avoiding this route is always the best option to take. Being in debt is like enslaving yourself to a heavier financial responsibility. Once you resort to it, it will become harder for you to get rich. When you borrow money, you will no longer be working for yourself. Your working hours now belong to that person to whom you borrowed money. And being caught up with the cycle of work and pay is the last place you want to be in. If a certain plan or idea requires you to borrow money, it is best to postpone that plan. You should only begin when you are able to cover all the costs yourself. That way, you will be able to avoid some major risks that come with borrowing money. If you want to be rich, don't rely on other people's money. You have to make your own money work for you. Learn a skill that can generate money. One thing that makes this get-rich hack more attainable than the rest of this list is that it does not require investment money or doesn't come with any major risk. All you have to do is find something you are good at, master it, and make it your business. Let's say you have a great voice. You can further improve that skill and turn yourself into a freelance voice-over artist. Same goes when you are skilled in writing. Companies can hire you to work on their advertisements, sales page, Facebook ads, and email marketing and earn at least $10,000 every month. Now, if you are thinking it is too hard to learn something new these days, spare yourself that excuse. Learning a new set of skills these days is much more accessible because of the existence of technology. Free modules about writing can be found all over the internet, while paying for online courses and self-help books could also be an option. All it takes is a few clicks and determination. Ask the experts. Just like any other path in life, wealth building requires you to consult with the experts. For someone who was not born with a silver spoon in their mouth, understanding the language of money might be too complex. What makes an investment good or bad? Is that business offer worth trying or not? How do I make this purchase profitable? Answering this question will not be easy without the right knowledge. This is where asking a financial advisor, an accountant, and seasoned businessman becomes essential. The art of building wealth from scratch is full of risks and pitfalls. So might as well help yourself be wiser about it. Achieve that by surrounding yourself with the right people, professionals who can help you make the right decisions on the thousands of technical problems that any person who aspires to be rich has to deal with every day. And that is how you get rich out of nowhere. Let us know your thoughts about our list in the comments. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Thanks for watching!